Greetings, family. Just would like to take this opportunity out to just give some word of advice to concerned parents. At this present time, I'm sitting at the public library, Richland County Library. I'm about to meet this young man, whom his mother reached out to me about a month ago. I've been personally sitting down with this young man for the last couple of weeks, talking to him about just life choices and decision making, and I'm starting to think that my time that I've been pouring into this young man is starting to benefit a little bit, because lately he's been reaching out to me. The mother was initially contacting me, wanting me to meet with him. Now it's him, and I'm watching him right now as I'm sitting in the parking lot waiting for the library to open, and this young man is already here. You know what I'm saying? I like to see that. That lets me know that my time is not wasted. On a Sunday afternoon, this young man's already here. I'm thinking I'm going to beat him here like 10, 15 minutes. This man is already here. And that's what it's about, taking the time out to pour into these young brothers, man, who have a concern. This young brother I'm working with, he's gang affiliated. He's a blood, but he's choosing another path in his life right now. But he doesn't have anyone pouring into him positive information that is going to help him make a better choice to walk away from the gang life completely. And like I told his mother when we initiated this, when we first started these meetings, is that we have to be patient with the process. The process of change with young men today isn't an instant thing. It's going to take time to work with these young men and making decisions. Because I always think about my life, and I think about the times that my father would try to get someone to speak to me, and it didn't register. The information that the persons were talking to me about, it went in one ear and out the other ear, and then these individuals never came back. But what I'm committed to is that regardless if I get an outcome today, I know that when I plant a seed, it's just like a gardener. When you plant a seed and you're mentoring these young men, you cannot expect that the seed is going to grow overnight. And it's going to take time. It's going to take time. That's what I told his mother. Let it take time. She wanted to be instant, and that's a concerned mother. She don't want to see her son lose his life in the gang or incarcerated, because she's an elderly woman and she needs him there. And that's what I've been emphasizing with him is, man, make better choices that is going to allow you to honor your mother, in her latter years, and now, like I said, I'm here 10 minutes sitting in the parking lot, and I'm looking at his car, right, his mother's car. He's sitting in there anxiously waiting to have this meeting. He done went to the door like 2 times wondering what's going on, and I like that. And that's what it's about. We as men have to take the time to pour into our young brothers today, and be patient with them, knowing that they're going through a serious dilemma emotionally, because now they want out of a particular lifestyle, but they don't know how, because they have an emotional attachment to that particular lifestyle. And we as men who are mentoring these young men, we got to take the time to be patient with them. And that's my word of advice today to brothers who are mentoring young men, or brothers who are just sitting home idle, just sitting home, not doing nothing, man. Take the time out, brothers, man, to go into our communities, man, and invest into our community with these young brothers, man. Take some time out, you know what I'm saying? And don't expect, because they don't hear you today, that means that you can go back home, sit in front of the TV, watch soap operas, watch a football game, talk about sports while these young brothers killing themselves. No, that means that the next day, Sunday, the next day, that you show back up in the community at the same time. Because one of the things that these young brothers want to see, who are mentoring them, they want to see consistency. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, there's days that I've been extremely tired just getting off of work, and wondering like, man, I got to go meet this guy. But I have to be consistent, because most of these young men that we're talking to in our community, their fathers was not consistent. And the first thing that they're going to compare a man who's mentoring them is to their fathers. Even though we're not their fathers, they're going to be like, yo, why did he care? My dad doesn't care, so why does he care? So they want to see consistency in our mentoringship. We have to mentor in a level of consistency, and do not just because, as I said, because it didn't change when you wanted to, don't give up. And that's my word of advice today to my brothers and parents. Be patient with your sons. Find a mentor for your sons, and let that mentor take his time. Let that mentorship take time to grow, because with this young man that I'm working with, I noticed that we had to build a bridge of trust. because he's coming from a lifestyle that promotes, you know, that you can't trust anyone outside of your gang life. And that's another hurdle that we have to overcome, is building a trust. So with consistency builds trust. And when you build trust and you're consistent, then we bring about a change. As I said, if we can save one of these young men from incarceration, taking the life of another young man, or losing his life in the process, then we have made a difference. So my day today, you know, has been a good day. You know, I started off with a great walk this morning, clearing my mind, spent some time with my daughter this morning while my wife went to work, and now I'm here at the library about to pour into this young man for an hour. That's what it's about. It's about giving back to our community and making a difference. Don't be the individual on the fence, seeing a problem, and the only thing you're doing is complaining about the problem, but be one who get off of that couch, get out of your comfort zone, and go give back to your community in a positive way. Y'all guys be blessed. God bless you, and we speak soon.